This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, guys. So first, I'm going
I
to tell
think
you guys.
I think Diwakar joined and Anu is also joined, right?
So, guys, my name is Atul Singh. I'm from Delhi NCR. Currently, I'm working with the E&Y, which is one of the that is one of the big four companies. It's also called the Ernst& Young. Before E&Y, I was the part of Accenture, and before Accenture, I was the part of Microsoft Skype London. And I started my career from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, worked in Malaysia and Singapore for a long time. I returned back to India in 2008-9 and started working with the Azure Technology Limited in research and development on Microsoft technology. Later on, I got opportunity to work with the Microsoft Azure Cloud Computing in 2010, just after the launching of Microsoft Azure. So I spent around 9.5 years on Microsoft Azure Cloud Computing. So total IT experience is more than 15 years. Total cloud experience is 9.5 years, and total training experience is 4.5 years. So far, I have trained more than 1,600 candidates across the globe. Majority candidates are from Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune, and Chennai location. Around 80%, people are from this city, or they're working somewhere else in different country, but they are exactly from south part of India. 20% people are from north part of India. Duration of the course is 2.5 months, and whatever we are covering everything practically. We are not going to cover theory. We are covering concept, means use case or problem statement, then architecture designing, and then end-to-end implementation. Before moving ahead, just a question, and this is just open question. Kapil, what is your understanding on cloud? What exactly the cloud computing is? Kapil.
It is your all infra like database or other things are on cloud. So there are two types of things we have. One is in on-premises and one is cloud-based. So all the database, all the applications are on cloud servers. That is called the cloud computing, which I know.
Okay. So guys, whenever I'm saying what exactly the cloud computing is, or during the interview, whenever any interviewers are asking what exactly the cloud computing is, in 90% cases, people are responding in such a way that cloud computing is just online provisioning of your servers, means your servers will be available or your infrastructure or operation will be available online, and from there you can access. Normally, something like this, people are explaining, but is it true? So guys, cloud computing is not related to server, it's not software, it's not database, it's not hardware, or it's not platform. Cloud computing is just a concept. Remember, it's just a concept. So as per the concept of cloud computing, in cloud computing, all these cloud providers are going to deliver all your computing services over the internet. For example, under on-premise environment, we people are using lots of resources, lots of technologies we people are using. For example, you people are using physical server, physical storage, your network, your SAN, your client environment. You are using SQL, PSQL, MySQL, SAP, Active Directory, automation, Java, file server, Exchange, or something else. Lots of resources worldwide people are using under on-premise environment. Same thing means whatever you people are using, whatever the resources you people are using under on-premise environment, same thing they are going to provide on top of the internet. That's why here I have written cloud computing is just delivering your computing services over the internet. So if you are planning to deliver your computing services over the internet, for example, you are planning to provision your database online, then you can plan for the cloud computing. If you are planning to provision your servers online, your email system online, your client online, Active Directory, multi-factor authentication, IoT, big data, or something else, whatever tools, technology you people are using under on-premise environment, same they are going to deliver on top of the internet. So in layman language, if you are going to describe, so cloud computing is just a concept. First, it's just concept. As per the concept of cloud computing, it is going to deliver your computing services over the internet. Whatever the computing services are available, it's available. Now, if the cloud computing is concept, then what is Azure? What is AWS? So guys, Azure or AWS, these two are the cloud-based product from two different companies. Cloud computing is a concept. Both products are following the same concept. If I'm saying for AWS or Microsoft Azure, both are following the same concept. But these two products are from two different companies. Now, before moving ahead, I'm going to tell you a small story. During the 90s, there was a scientist named Tim Berners-Lee. Tim Berners-Lee was working with his team and community to introduce two things. One, public internet. Second was the web browser. In 1991, public internet was launched. It launched in 1991. If I'm talking about India, internet was launched on 15th August 1995. It was launched by a government company, BSNL. After the launching of internet, people started talking about, people, industry, education systems started talking about, in future, entire IT will be available online. Means your server will be available online, your network will be online, your database, your development will be online. But people were talking about only. Amazon was the first company who realized this concept first and implemented the first public cloud computing in 2006. So if someone is asking which one is the first public cloud computing platform, answer is AWS. Amazon is the name of the company, AWS is the cloud-based product name. So in 2006, AWS launched by the Amazon, and after the launching of AWS, it captured 100% of market share. Earlier, it was launched with the infrastructure only, means earlier Amazon started the provisioning infra only, but later on they started other services. So after 4 years, means in 2010, Microsoft also launched. Actually, after the launching of AWS, it's captured 100% of market shares. They started making big revenue from this particular, product. And Microsoft in 2008, Microsoft only announced that they are going to participate the race of cloud computing. And finally, in 2010, Microsoft also launched its own version of the public cloud computing. But after 4 years, when Microsoft launched, that time 100% market was captured by AWS. In 2010, up to 2010, 100% market was captured by AWS. So exact the cloud battle started from 2010, or you can say after 2010, exact cloud battle started. As of now, lots of providers are available, but the main competition is between two companies. One is the Microsoft Azure, and the second is Amazon's AWS. One more thing, in 2014, Microsoft changed the brand name. Earlier it was called the Windows Azure, but nowadays this is called the Microsoft Azure. So nowadays there are lots of public cloud computing providers available. For example, Microsoft Azure, Amazon's AWS, Google GCP, IBM Cloud. Earlier it was called the Bluemix, Oracle, Alibaba, VMware, Fujitsu, and many more. There are lots of public cloud computing providers are available, but the main competition is between two companies. One is the Microsoft Azure, and the second is AWS. So
Also,
whenever I'm
HCL
saying
Cloud.
this, I think they're providing private cloud, not public.
Correct, correct.
So here I'm talking about the public cloud computing providers. So as of now, there are lots of public providers available, but the main competition is between Microsoft Azure and Amazon's AWS. Now, even Dabur is also providing a private cloud. Tata is also providing. Lots of companies are providing the private cloud, but public cloud providers are very limited. Now, so whenever I'm saying the main competition is between these two companies, normally people are opening Google and they are just checking AWS versus Azure. 50% people are claiming AWS is better and 50% are claiming Microsoft Azure is better, depending on their choice. So if you're more comfortable with the Windows ecosystem, normally people are saying, hey, Microsoft is good. If you are more comfortable with the open source ecosystem, then people are saying AWS is better. Or if you are already working with the Microsoft Azure, you'll say Azure is better. If anyone who is working already on the AWS, they are claiming that AWS is number one. But what is the fact? The fact is, it's just like the news channels. All the news channels are claiming they're number one. You can check. All the news channels are claiming they're number one. But do you think the answer is they are number one in different program, maybe different time slot. Similarly here, these two providers are claiming, Microsoft is claiming they are number one. It similarly here, AWS is also claiming they are number one, but the fact is Microsoft is leading in some different segment and AWS is leading in different segment. So now here I'm doing an apple-to-apple comparison of Microsoft Azure and AWS. So if I'm talking in terms of the past capabilities, Microsoft is number one. They are leading. They are market leader. In terms of the Windows infrastructure, again here Microsoft is leading. If I'm talking about the software as a service, so here again Microsoft is leading. Even Office 365, Dynamics 365, these are one of the product from Microsoft. They are market leader. You can't compare with any other product that is available in industry. So here, in terms of the software as a service, again, Microsoft is leading. If I'm talking in terms of the revenue, total revenue wise, again, Microsoft is number one. Yearly growth wise, Microsoft is number one. Service and number of services offered, again, Microsoft is number one. And in terms of the Windows security, Microsoft is number one. Sometimes people are saying, hey, AWS is cheaper, but answer is AWS is not cheaper. That is costly. If you're going to look, if you're looking for the cheapest solution, then you can go with the Google Cloud. But if you're going to compare in terms of the pricing, if you're going to compare Microsoft Azure and AWS, you'll get Azure is a little bit cheaper, not much, but little bit. So these are some of the segments where Microsoft is leading. Now, if you are talking about the Linux infrastructure, so here AWS is number one. In terms of the market share, AWS is having 40% market share, while Microsoft is having 30+% market share. Nowadays, they are very close to each other. Now, in terms of the data center, sometimes Microsoft is leading and sometimes AWS is leading. I mean, this is fact. Nowadays, AWS is number one in terms of the data center. In terms of the Linux security, AWS is number one. Now, open question. If Microsoft is doing so well, then why AWS is number one in terms of the market share? Anyone have any clue?
Due to the cost
No.
and security.
No. So there are two reasons. First reason I already told you, Microsoft started its journey very late. AWS started its journey in 2010, and that time they captured 100% of market share. Suppose I'm running my own company, maybe ABC or Dabur, just example Dabur. If Dabur is already using AWS and already have invested millions of dollars, so again for Microsoft, they are not going to reinvest the same amount. So guys, from 2006 to 2010, lots of key players already adopted the cloud computing. And if any company is going to adopt the cloud computing initially, so for the next company, they are not going to change it. So this is one reason. The second, one reason is AWS started its journey very early, while Microsoft started very late. The second reason is AWS captured 100% of market share, and if any company is going to invest millions of dollars, so again after 4 years for Microsoft, these companies are not going to invest. So these are the two key reason why AWS is number one in terms of the market share. Remember, as per the prediction by Gartner is saying before 2025, Microsoft is going to lead in this sector also. Means that Microsoft will be number one in terms of the market share, but before 2025. So far, if anyone have any question, you can unmute and ask your questions, guys. No? Now.
So you were saying that, if anybody is, interested in security, then go for the Azure, AWS, right? And
No,
the guys
no,
working.
no. So here in terms of the Windows security, Microsoft is leading. In terms of the Linux security, AWS is leading. Even if you're looking for the cheapest Windows infrastructure, then Microsoft is providing the better services. Here you'll get more discount. But in case you're looking for the Linux infrastructure, then you should go with, companies are going with this one. So from 2006 to 2010, especially in United States and European countries, lots of organizations adopted the cloud computing, public cloud computing, and they moved with the AWS. Because that time only AWS was, that was the only one player available in market. So if you have one fruit available in market and you want to buy fruit, you have to buy that particular. So it was the same situation with the AWS. So from 2006 to 2010, only one cloud provider was available in market. That was the AWS. So there was no other choice. But from 2010, when Microsoft launched its own version of the public cloud computing, so from here cloud beta started. One more thing, in case you are looking for the Linux environment in Microsoft Azure, possible, or you are looking for the Windows environment, that is also available. Similarly, in AWS also, in case you are looking for the Linux environment or you are looking for Windows environment, both are available. So whatever you people will get in Microsoft Azure, same you will get in AWS. Whatever is available in AWS, that is available in Microsoft Azure also. So I'm working on these technologies since last 9.5 years. I can say, I'm not judged, but I can say both are almost same. Whatever you people can achieve in Microsoft Azure, similar type of stuff you can achieve with the AWS also. both companies, it's just marketing. Both companies are claiming they are number one, but the fact is, in particular segment, one cloud is leading, in different segment, and the cloud is leading. So if your experience is something between 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, then you can select whatever the cloud you want to select according to your interest or key skill. But if your experience is more than 8 to 9 years, I would suggest you guys to learn at least two cloud. Whatever the two cloud you want to learn, you can. Region, nowadays companies are looking for the multi-skill guys. They are looking for a person who can handle multiple projects and related to multiple cloud. Suppose you are working with Microsoft Azure only, you'll get opportunity related to that. But suppose someone else who is working on the AWS as well as Microsoft Azure, he can fit in with any project, or a person can play a role in different projects. So nowadays companies are looking for a person who is multi-skilled. So if you can work with the multiple cloud, you'll get more advantage. Even better package company are offering. Otherwise, suppose Divakar is working on the AWS as well as Azure, both, and suppose Ritesh is working with the Azure only. So guys, in this condition, Divakar will get better opportunities. Region, in that condition, companies no need to hire two employee. Otherwise, if you are working with the Azure only, your company will hire one person for the AWS, second person for the Microsoft Azure. So that is burden for the company. That's why nowadays you can see companies are looking for a person who is multi-skill. If you can work with the multiple cloud at the same time, you'll get more advantage. And if you already have learned one cloud, second will be very easy for you. The region both are following the same concept. Now, in market, we have three type of cloud environments available. One is called the public cloud. The second is called as the private cloud, and the third is called the hybrid cloud. So there are lots of public cloud computer providers available that I already shown you some of the list. Now, if I'm talking about the private cloud, so lots of companies, lots of bigger companies are having their own private cloud. For example, Dabur, Namaste, Fujitsu, HCL, TCS, Wipro, Accenture, EY, all these companies are having their own private cloud. So guys, in market, there are three type of clouds available. One is the pure public, second is the pure, private, and the third is the hybrid solution. So what's the difference between these three, and is there any pros and cons? I'm going to explain here now. So guys, here if I'm talking about the public cloud computing, the first one, whatever the first line you can see, this is about the public cloud computing. So here, what is the good part of the public and what is the bad part? So guys, if you are moving with the public cloud computing, here is a very simple and user friendly, means whatever the ecosystem, whatever the GUI they are offering, that's a very good. In terms of the usage, it's a very much flexible. It's a very high, it will give you high performance. Speed wise, very fast. Here internet speed will be in Gbps. It will start with the 400 Mbps and goes up to 10 Gbps. If I'm talking about the server sizing, so server you can start with the one CPU and maximum 128 CPU up to 4 terabyte of RAM with a premium hard disk. And here you people have to pay whatever you are going to use. Here is a very economical for the corporates, and it will save you lots of time. You people can work with the cloud computing from anywhere. Nowadays in this pandemic situation, lots of people are working from their hometown or villages. So if you have the internet, you can access, doesn't matter where you are. Now this is the good part. And what about the cons? The problem with the public cloud computing is, if you haven't designed your solution properly, then you may face cyber attack. Again repeating, you people will face lots of cyber attacks. The second issue is, for this, internet is one of the constraint. If you don't have the internet, you can't access it. Now I'm talking about the private cloud. So here in private cloud, you people have more control over the data. Customization is more easy. But the problem, this is the main reason why companies are moving here. So here, in cost of installation and maintenance is very high. Here scalability is not, sometimes not possible, sometimes time taking or very costly. And here, to maintain the private cloud, you need a lots of manpower, and that is one of the reason why nowadays almost 100% companies are moving their business, their data, maybe 100% or partially, in cloud computing. Now the third cloud is hybrid environment. So guys, in hybrid environment, whatever the best feature of public and cloud, you can pick up. Suppose you feel this is the best in public, then you can pick up, and whatever you feel that is the best in private, that you can also pick up. Sometimes it's the most cost effective model, and sometimes it will be too much because of the customization, because of the coolest model. Sometimes it may be very difficult to use, and here monitoring is one of the headache, that is one of the pain area, and maintenance, you people have to do lots of maintenance here. So total we have 3 type of cloud available. With all these clouds, there's some pros and cons. Now if you have any question, you can ask here.
Can you explain again hybrid cloud?
In hybrid cloud, suppose here I'm using SAP. Suppose I'm using SAP, I don't want to expose my data, or I don't want to expose my servers online. So what you can do, you people can use SAP, private cloud. In private cloud, you can maintain your SAP, but machine learning, analytics part, that is available online, that you can pick up. So for the SAP transaction, you can use the private cloud, and for the analytics part, you can use the public cloud. Means in the hybrid cloud, some part of the some good feature, whatever the best feature you feel, that is available in private cloud, that you can pick up, and whatever the best feature you feel that is available in public, then you can pick up and design a hybrid solution. It's a flexible, it's much flexible according to the need. Is it clear or not? But here normally people are doing lots of customization. So because of the higher customization, you need a more maintenance, and you need a regular monitoring. The reason you have customized it, so you have to design your own monitoring platform. And because of the coolest model, sometimes it's a headache or it's a pain area also. This is the bad part with the hybrid one. Now, who can? Is it, cloud computing? Yeah, please ask your question.
Okay. In pros, you wrote down in the last slide that monitoring and maintenance. That's the cons of hybrid cloud, right? So,
Correct. So,
is it not required in private cloud and public cloud?
okay, so yeah, in public cloud, they have the out of the box solution for monitoring and maintenance. They have the out of the box solution. So in case suppose you are running your server farms. In your server farm, suppose hundreds of servers are operational. In this condition, what you can do here, Microsoft is providing, or the providers are offering a monitoring system. What you can do, you can automate everything. You can automate. They are charging something against your automation. They are charging around 10 cents per month. And if something is going to cross any parameter or threshold value, they will inform you. So you don't require a regular monitoring. You don't require a regular monitoring here. In case you are looking for, if you are working with the private cloud, so you have your own ecosystem that you people have designed. So if you have designed your own system, you can monitor using that one. But here it's not your custom, one. So you have picked up something from the public and something from private, and here you need a more maintenance and regular monitoring. The reason you have customized everything. So if you have customized everything, there will be more risk, and you need a regular monitoring. Okay. Now, who can plan for the cloud computing? So guys, if you people are working in sales, marketing, you are working in network, as you are working as a network admin, maybe you are working as a Windows, VMware, SCCM, SharePoint admin, Office 365, or Dynamic 365. In all these conditions, you people can plan. Now, if you're working in support, maybe L1, L2, L3 support, if you are the part of the support, maybe technical or non-technical, in all these conditions also you can plan. If you're working on the Citrix, you're working as a DBA, you're working as a developer, maybe .NET developer, Java developer, PHP developer, or SharePoint developer. In all these conditions, you people can plan. And if you are from SAP background, especially basis module in SAP, there are lots of modules available. Especially if you are from SAP basis background, then you have to, or you should plan. Now, is there any scope for the student? So answer is yes. So if you have completed your master's or BTech in mechanical computer science or electronics communication, in all these conditions you can plan. If you have or you're from cybersecurity background, or recently you have completed an MPhil, PhD, or MS or MSc or MA in data science. For example, if you have completed your MS or MSc from JNU or Delhi University, and you are from you are from arts background, so still you can plan. And here in India, average salary for the data scientist is around 40 lakhs. In India, average salary for data scientist is 40 lakhs. So normally, who is planning for the data science? A person who just completed his master or MPhil or PhD. In 90% cases, people are either they have MS, MSc, MA, MPhil or PhD. Only 10% people in data science, working as a data scientist who are from development or any other background. So only 10%, 90% people, they are from data science background and they are working as a data scientist. So this is one of the prime sector. Now, so here in Azure cloud computing is a very big area. Normally sometimes people are thinking, hey, you are planning to learn the cloud computing and you're going to finish everything. So first, just wanted to clear, you're not going to finish everything, and you cannot finish. Even if you're planning to spend 10 years, 20 years, still you cannot finish. The reason, every day these cloud providers are making lots of changes. And if you're planning to complete everything, you cannot. Even I'm working since last nine and a half year, I could not complete even 50%. So what exactly Microsoft did? Microsoft created some learning path. There are lots of paths, but majorly in 99% cases, people are following these paths. So first path is for the Azure admin. The first path, whatever the path you can see here, this is for the Azure admin. In Azure admin, there's one paper that is called the AZ900. That is for Azure fundamental. But this paper is optional. As of now, this is optional. In case you are planning for the Azure admin, you can skip this part. Second paper is AZ104, that is for the Azure admin. So what you should do, if you are planning for the Azure admin, you can skip this part. The reason, whatever the content is offered by Microsoft, the same is included here also. You can skip here. Now, if you're going with the 104, so you should learn properly. At least you should gain experience of 6 months or 1 year, and after that you can plan for the Azure DevOps engineer. So for the second paper, here we have the AZ400. You can plan later on in future. The second career path or learning path is, please.
Yeah, so AZ 104 is related to DevOps, right?
No, DevOps is 400 is for DevOps.
No, I'm talking about 104.
No, this is related to admin.
Okay, so I think architect, right?
No, architect is this one. The last one is the architect. I'm coming
So
over there.
both paper, AZ 900 and AZ 104 is related to admin.
Correct. So actually 900 is the optional paper that is available everywhere. Suppose you are working, you are working in sales, you are working in marketing, you are working as a manager, DGM, GM, or something else. So nowadays, guys, suppose you are meeting with clients, and if you don't have the cloud experience or cloud knowledge, you cannot go for the defense. So here, in defense meet, if you people are going, it will be very difficult for you to manage. So what exactly people are doing? Suppose if you don't want to do hands-on experience, then what people are doing, they are following the 900. Or if you're looking for the deep knowledge with the 900, they are following 104. Region, see, every in industry, lots of people are working in sales and marketing. They are in IT industry, they are working in sales and marketing. So if you're looking for basic idea, you don't want to do a deep dive, you're just looking for the basic idea, you can go for 900. So 900 course content is available in all these papers.
Okay, suppose I have experience in IT industry, and then I can go with AZ 104.
But again, it will depend what your key skill.
Suppose my key skill Office is 5, cloud
Then
instance.
you should
So
go the 104. This is the career path for you. This is the career
yeah,
path.
yeah.
So guys,
So
if you're
So I'm
working, Mhm.
I am into the SharePoint administrator for a long time. So which is
So here,
suitable for me?
first one, SharePoint admin. If you're from SharePoint admin, you're from Windows VMware, SCCM, Office 365 background, desktop support, admin, maybe server admin, network admin, all these conditions, you have to follow the first path.
Microsoft
If you are from
Azure Administrator.
Yeah,
Okay.
104. So if you're from development background, especially if you're working as a .NET developer and your experience is maybe to something between 2 to 6 years, then you can select the second path. That is for the developing solution for Microsoft Azure. So here you need a .NET experience. So if you already have 2 to 6 years of experience in .NET and you want to make your career, in development only, then you can plan for the second paper. So here again 900 is the optional. In case you are looking for 204, you can skip this part. Later on in future, you have to plan for the 400, that is for the Azure DevOps. Now the
Okay, if
third
it is
stream,
SharePoint developer, so which one is the suitable? Like,
second,
second one.
second, second,
Okay.
second one.
Okay.
And now, if you're from development background, and your experience is more than 10 years, and you already have done 104, means you are good in operation also, then you can plan for solution architect. So guys, normally everyone is planning for the solution architect, but the industry, in case you are looking for just for the name, in case you are looking for, you can. But the fact is, solution architect means a person who have very good exposure in operation as well as development. So who can? So if you are from development background, at least 10 year experience in development, and you are very good in 104 means operation, then you can plan for the solution architect. In solution architect, there are two paper. One is the 303 and the second is 304. These two are the latest paper. Or you can, earlier it was 301, 300 and 301. Nowadays, 303 and 304. So if you're going to follow these plan, and then later on you can plan as a solution architect. So here you have to crack one paper. Either you can crack 104 or 204, but here for the solution architect, you have to clear two papers. So these are the learning path Microsoft is offering. Otherwise, people are not aware exactly what they should learn. The reason here we have whatever the tools, technologies available in on-premise environment, everything available online. So there should be a learning path. So what Microsoft did, Microsoft created multiple learning paths. For the data scientist, there's a different learning path. For a person who is from big data background or IoT background, for them there's a different path. But in 90% cases, people are following these three paths. Now, if anyone have any question, any concern related to this one, unmute and ask your question. Ajay, any question? No?
Not from my
Okay.
side.
Now, so guys, nowadays you can see why almost 100% companies are planning or they started working with the cloud computing. The reason, there are majorly three reasons. One is the speed. So in cloud computing, whatever the performance you people will get, that's a really high. If I'm talking about the server sizing, so maximum you can go up to 4 terabyte of RAM, maximum 128 CPU, and with the premium hard disk. So whatever the type of environment, maybe in terms of the infrastructure or in terms of the platform Microsoft is offering, that's very fast. Here, internet speed will start with the 400 Mbps and goes up to Gbps. Now, if I'm talking about the scalability, so here Microsoft is providing two types of scalability, horizontal and vertical. On-demand scalability is possible. Now, a question, and this question goes to Ritesh. So Ritesh, what is horizontal and vertical scalability?
Sorry, I'll mute. Yeah, what is your question?
What is horizontal or vertical scalability? I said here scalability is very easy. So we have two types of scalability. One is called the horizontal scalability, and the second is called the vertical scalability. What exactly these two are? Horizontal and vertical scalability. So guys, horizontal scalability, this is your horizontal scalability. This is your horizontal line. Horizontal scalability means, suppose this is my ecosystem. Here in my network, I'm running two machines. If I'm running two machines, suppose today is Sunday, and just for Sunday, I'm looking for 20 servers. As of now, my application, this is my application. What I'm doing, I'm running my application on top of two servers. Okay, just for one day, 1 week, or for 1 month. What I'm planning to add lots of new servers. Suppose as of now it's a 2 server, but I'm looking for 20 new servers. So what you can do, you can add parallelly, you can add some new servers. On top of that, you can apply the load balancer. Here, what you can do, here you can apply load balancer, and parallel to the existing servers, what you can do, you can add whatever the servers you're looking for. If you're looking for 10 server, 20 server, or 100 server, you can add. Or you're looking for multiple platform, you can add. So if you're going to add parallel to the existing environment, if you're going to add a new environment, then this is called the horizontal scalability. Means if you're going to increase the number of instances parallel to the existing one, then this is called the horizontal scalability. But in case, I mean, this if horizontal is clear to everyone or not? What exactly the horizontal scalability is? This is your horizontal scalability.
Yes.
Means if you have two server already, you are running two server, but on demand just for 1 day, for 1 month, you are looking for 200 server or 20 server. Then this is called the horizontal scalability. We have one more type of scalability that is called the vertical scalability. So this is your vertical scalability. If you're not going to increase the number of instances, suppose you're going to increase the size of the existing servers, then this is called the vertical scalability. Again repeating, guys, if you're going to add new servers, that is called the horizontal scalability. But if you're going to increase the capacity of the existing servers, then this is called the vertical scalability, and that is possible here.
Okay, got it.
Clear? So here on demand scalability is possible, and this is another reason why companies are moving. The third reason is the economics. So guys, here everything you people can achieve through automation. Here automation is one of the key factors. Very quickly, in case you are looking for thousands of machines, within an hour you can achieve. In case you're looking for 10,000 servers, 10,000 clients, or you're planning to set up a call center and you're expert, if you're expert, you can provision within an hour on demand because of the automation. Manually, if I'm asking you guys to provision even in Azure cloud computing, it will take months, but through automation you can achieve within few minutes or few hours. That is one reason. Second is the economics. Nowadays you can say in this, not nowadays, earlier also, in India, average sitting charges is 70,000 rupees. 70,000 rupees in IT companies, average sitting charges for a person is 70,000 rupees. So I'm just taking example of TCS. TCS, maybe you people are aware. In month of April, TCS announced that before 2025, 70% people will work from home. I mean, these type of changes are not possible overnight. Means in case they're planning to change or they're planning to adopt within few months, it's not easy. So, but before 2025, companies are planning to move their business in cloud computing region. If people are going to work from home and per head sitting charges is 70,000 rupees. So here in TCS, around 4.5 lakh people are working. If 3 lakh people are working from home and 1.5 lakh people are going office. So no, TCS type of companies will save more than 2,000 crore per month from the sitting charges only. Now, in sitting charges, there are lots of things are included. One is your rent, or what are the infrastructure your company is offering. Your cooling center, your office, cab facility, supporting staff, and many more things are. So total, in some of the cities, every sitting charges is more than 1 lakh rupees, but every sitting charges in India is 70,000 rupees. I'm not taking the higher side. I'm just taking the average size. So TCS type of companies will save more than 2,000 crore rupees per month. But these changes, they can't adopt within a month or within a year. It will take time. Before 2025, they are going to do. So this is economics is one of the other factor why companies are moving their business, their data from on-premise to cloud computing. One more reason here, in case you're planning to adopt anything, it's not taking much time because the automation, you can achieve whatever you want within few minutes. I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm returning back to here. So guys, this is my portal. I'm going to close everything. You can see. So here Microsoft running a portal. For Azure Cloud Computing, they're running multiple portal, but the master portal is portal.azure.com. This is one of the master portal that Microsoft is offering. It's a working on the subscription model. For this, you need a subscription. For corporates, it's a very economical. For the companies, guys, Azure Cloud Computing or AWS is very economical. But for individuals, it's very costly. Region, we are getting salary in Indian rupees, and we are getting certain salary, maybe 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh or 2 lakh rupees. And spending every month 10 or 20,000 rupees is not a small amount. For individuals, it's a very big amount. So for individual, it's a very costly. For corporate, it's a very economical. So what Microsoft is doing, Microsoft is providing multiple type of subscription. Again, repeating, Microsoft is providing multiple type of subscription in market. We have these subscriptions available. One is a free or trial subscription. Free or trial subscription. Trial subscription. So here Microsoft will give you trial subscription for 30 days with a limited feature. Okay. This subscription you people can use for the practice. Second, student subscription. So if you are from any particular IIT, Oxford University, Harvard University, or any other university, and your university already have tie-up with the Microsoft. So here Microsoft will give you $100. How much? $100. Microsoft will give you $100 for 1 year with a limited feature. Okay, here Microsoft will give you $200. With the trial subscription, Microsoft will give you $200 for 30 days with a limited feature. The third type of subscription is MSDN subscription. So if you are working with Microsoft, you are already doing lots of purchase yearly, millions of rupees if you people are paying or your company is paying. So what Microsoft is doing, Microsoft is providing multiple subscription to these partners. So for example, TCS, Wipro, Accenture, all even lots of small partners also. So to their partners, Microsoft is providing multiple subscriptions. In one subscription, you people will get $50. In second one, you'll get $100. In third one, you'll get $150 per month. Here, per month with almost all the features. Almost all the features. Now, next one is the startup, or it was called the B-Spark. So guys, earlier Microsoft was running a program for the startup. It was called the B-Spark program, but recently nowadays it's retired. So now we have the different program running from the Microsoft that is called the B-Spark program. So if you started any new company and your company already registered with Microsoft, so what Microsoft will do, Microsoft will provide one free subscription, free subscription for few years, and lots of other software they will provide. For example, they will provide Visual Studio, they will provide operating system, they will provide, if you're looking for up to 10 machines, if you're going to start a new company with 10 employees, then they will provide you lots of software in free of cost for 3 to 5 years. But after that, they will charge and you have to pay. And the last one is the pay as you go. Commercially, this is used. Pay as you go. So in real time, situation, companies are using this one. So in 99% cases, people are using pay as you go. Is it clear to all of you? These are different type of subscriptions are available in market.
Yeah.
And
Clear?
MSDN, what you told for the MSDN, it's like
Visual Studio subscription. This is Visual Studio subscription. Earlier it was called the MSDN. Nowadays this is called the Visual Studio subscription.
Okay.
Visual Studio subscription. In this Visual Studio subscription, you people will get Office 365, Visual Studio, SQL Server, and lots of other software. But here companies are paying millions of rupees per year. Companies are paying millions of rupees per year for this type of subscription. Okay, that's why Microsoft is providing multiple subscription. Now, so here, whatever the subscription I'm using MSDN one. I can show you here. Let me show you. Visual Studio Enterprise with MSDN. So if you're going to purchase the enterprise subscription, you have to pay millions of dollars per year. Anyway. Now, so guys, this is one of the master portal that Microsoft is running. So in case you want to achieve anything manually or you're planning to achieve anything through automation, that is possible. So this is one of the portals that you can use for the manual activities. In case you are planning to work with the automation, or you're feeling you're good in automation, then Microsoft is providing another subportal that is called the shell.azure.com. So here, shell.azure.com, you have to pass your credential, and same you can use this portal, you can use for the automation. In case you're planning to work with the identity Active Directory, then Microsoft is providing the portal that is aad.portal.azure.com. So this is the master portal. In case you don't want to use the sub portals, you want to use directly master portal, that is possible, you can. So this
So
portal is
AD
dedicated.
means you were talking about ADFS?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the Active Directory. This is for the Active Directory. Okay, so this portal is dedicated. Your voice is breaking. Can you come again? No?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Now here we have the, we have the replacement of Active Directory online, that is called the Azure Active Directory. So in case you want to use the Azure Active Directory, Microsoft is providing a portal or sub portal that is aad.portal.azure.com. The second, this portal is dedicated for the Active Directory. In case you are planning to work with automation, so Microsoft is providing a different sub portal that is shell.azure.com. Now you can see here, this is the master portal. From here, whatever you want, you can use. Now I'm going to show you something. Now guys, suppose what I said here, you people can implement it whatever you want through automation. If you're going to achieve anything through automation, it's not taking much time. You see, automation is very easy, only you need a practice. If you're practicing, you're good in automation, you can achieve whatever you want within few minutes. Suppose you people are planning to set up a call center with the thousands of servers or client machines with the network, Active Directory, and VPN and other stuff. So how much time exactly it will take? It will take maximum 1 hour. Within 1 hour, you can do whatever you want. If your script is ready, again repeating, if your script is ready, you are going to run your script, then it will not take much time. It will take within maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or 1 hour if your script is ready. Now I'm going to show you. Suppose I'm planning to create servers. So what I'm doing here, we have two ways to create our servers or machines or whatever you want. Suppose I'm going to create a new server. So new dash AZ VM. Just enter. New means you're going to create new. AZ means Azure VM. So what you're planning, you are going to create new VM. So just type here new dash AZ VM. Now here you have to pass the VM name. Suppose VM name I'm going to pass it the VM01. Now I'm going to pass username of the server dev. Password I'm going to pass India at 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. See, provisioning started. So as of now I'm going to create one server only. So wait for a minute. Within a minute you'll get your server ready.
So Atul, how we can set up this environment like shell.azure.com?
So it's online. It's a totally online solution. That's why initially I said here, guys, Azure subscription will play the important role. If you don't have the subscription or whatever the subscription you are using is not sufficient, it will be very difficult. It will be very, very, very difficult. So here Microsoft is providing everything online, but you need a subscription. If you have the subscription, it's very easy for you. And our model is totally dependent on the practice. Our model is not depending on the theory. We are not going to cover theory. We are covering each and everything with the use case, architecture designing, and proper implementation. That's why it's taking around 2.5 to 3 months. And because of the because of practice, because of this particular ecosystem, whatever we are providing, the success rate is very high. If I'm going to cover theory, success rate will be maybe less than 10%. When I started 4.5 year ago, this type of training, that time success rate was even less than 10%. The reason I was teaching theory, but later on I realized if I'm going to cover, only theory, people will not get success. Now I'm covering each and everything practically, and because of this, success rate is more than 80%. Now, see guys, within a minute, my server ready. In case you want to check this server, so what is the name of the server? So here I'm going to click on the virtual machine. So what I did, I just created a server. Name of my server is VM01. See here, I just created. We already running two other server,
So
Ganga and
yeah, you can create through PowerShell. You can create through Azure portal.
in case you want to create anything, you can create through portal. The second option through automation. The third option is ARM template. Again repeating, ARM template is that is one of the hot topics. So over there, ARM template is just combination of JSON and PowerShell. That's very easy, but you have to learn. If you're going to learn, means within few minutes, through the script you can provision whatever you are looking for. Otherwise, if you're going to achieve the same thing manually, it will take too much time. Manually, if I'm saying you to create 10,000 server, you will say I need 1 month, and during this particular month you will do lots of mistakes. But here, if your code is written properly, if it is trusted code, just go run the script and it will take maybe few minutes or max to max 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes or 1 hour. Within 1 hour you will get thousands of servers with the respective configuration.
So Atul,
Now
you create one VM, right?
I just
VM
created
01,
one
right?
VM. Now I'm going to
Yeah,
show you how to create a multiple VM.
correct.
Okay, so what I'm doing, see, it's depending on customization. Yesterday night, I was just taking a session on the Azure PowerShell. So this is the script. If I'm going to run this script, so with the custom configuration means what will be machine name, what size you are looking for, which operating system you are looking for. I mean, everything you can customize. So if you have already written your script, so what you can do is just go and run this script. Microsoft will provision everything within few minutes. And if you're going to iterate through the loop, it will create thousands of environments within few minutes or few hours, depending on how many sizes you're looking for, how many numbers you're looking for. So now guys, I'm going to show you how you can create a multiple environments in single go. Suppose for that, I'm not going to describe what exactly it is. So here I'm going to write a for loop for I equals to ones. And now I'm going to iterate it. That is the part of our code. PowerShell, Azure PowerShell, automation, and ARM template, everything is the part of our course. Now, what I'm doing guys, I'm going to create 3 servers. So I is less than or equals to 3, I plus plus. Now, same script I'm going to write. The script was new dash AZVM. Here, you can see same script I'm going to write again. New dash AZVM. Okay, now curly braces close. So again here is asking what will be the machine name. Suppose I'm passing machine name as a VM02. Machine username, suppose dev India at 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Sorry guys, I did a mistake. Let me close this. Now, in case you're going to provision anything, if I'm going to provision synchronously, it will take 1 minute. So whatever the script first I executed, it took 1 minute. Reason I executed no synchronously. In case you don't want to wait, your code is trusted, so you can run your script asynchronously. For that, we have the script as a job. So same thing, there's no changes, but I'm going to run again. VM02 will be the name, username dev, password for the first machine India at 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. First machine is ready, guys. Within a second, your first machine is ready. Now it's asking, do you want to create the second machine? Yes, VM03. Now username dev, password India at 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Second machine ready. Now I'm going to create third machine VM04, username for the dev and password India at 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Third machine is also ready. So what I did guys, within few seconds I created 3 machines. Even here I'm passing username and password every time. If I'm going to customize this code, as of now I have written 1 line of code, and these 3 machines, or similarly if I'm going to put here 1000, it will create 1000 server or 1000 machine. So whatever the environment they are going to create in background, they are creating with the default SKU. In case you want to customize, you have to write this type of script. No, you have to, it will take time to write the script, but once you are going to execute your script, it will not take much time. Within few hours, you will get thousands of environment or full-fledged company you people can set up if your script is trusted or if you have customized, then only.
But the script should be ready, right?
I mean, you have
Then
to
you
write
can
your scripts.
try this, right?
Yeah, correct. If you don't have the script, definitely you can't do it. So here, now, Ganga, VM01, 02, 03, 04, all these machines are ready. Okay, so no, I'm not telling about that you can create only VM. In case you want to create database, you want to work with the big data, you want to work with the IoT, you want to work with the websites or something else, VPN, express route, security, identity management, availability set, or whatever you can think, that you can control through automation. And nowadays, companies are looking for a person who is multi-skill, and if you can work with automation, in automation, salary is very high, especially in Bangalore and Hyderabad. I know lots of people who are having 8 to 9 years of experience and getting more than 40 lakh rupees. Some of my students, some of my friends also getting the salary, similar type of salary. So if you are good in automation, companies will give you the preference. If you can work with the multiple cloud, companies will give you the preference. If you are going to learn anything theoretically, no one is going to ask. If you are going to learn practically with the architecture designing, with the proper implementation, companies will welcome you. Remember, doesn't matter from which background you are. If you are working, maybe you are in SAP, you are in development, you are in administration, you are in support, you are working as a manager, or you are in sales. Everyone is learning. Now, so far so good. We can proceed now. So guys, it's economical. It's a very economical in terms of the performance. It's a very fast. I can show you something. You can see here, I have, these are some of the, environment that yesterday night I created for one of my session. Now, this is one of my server. I have created two server. One is the Ganga and the second is Yamuna. So what I'm doing, I'm going to connect my server. So in case you want to connect server through RDP or you want to connect using MSTC, both options available. We are covering everything practically from basic to advanced. So even if you're already working with the cloud computing, doesn't matter for us, you people will be fresher. So region, I'm considering everyone as a fresher. If you're working as a DGM or director or developer, for me, you people are fresher. Actually, in every patch,
I think
mostly
I think in this group we have good knowledge. It means good experience in IT field.
Actually, in most of the cases, in average experience, people have more than 10 years. But they are working different technologies, and if I'm going to treat them as experience, sometimes I don't feel comfortable. So I'm treating everyone as a fresher. I'm starting with the scratch to advanced level. Now see here, suppose this is one of my server. This server is available in India location. I think it's a Pune, Central India. Yeah, it should be in Pune. Internet provider, I mean, city is Pune. Internet provider is EU Broadband India. And see here, internet speed is Gbps. What I said here, speed 2.3 Gbps. This is your internet speed. So guys, internet speed will start with the 400 Mbps and goes up to 10 Gbps. Whatever the ecosystem you're going to provision, in case you're looking for a low configuration machine, that is available. In case you're looking for higher configuration machine, that is also possible. In case you're planning to provide any solution on infra, that is possible. If you don't want to provide any solution on infra, then you can provide your solution on PaaS or SaaS. All these feasibilities are here, and industry is looking for a person who can provide solution. For example, let me open, in live classes, usually I'm designing these type of architecture. Later on, I'm sharing these architecture with everyone. Suppose guys, suppose there's a use case. Suppose you people are working for a client name is American Express. MS Bent. So guys, suppose you people are working for your client, name of your client is American Express. Now, here I'm going to draw the on-premise environment of American Express. You can see here, this is on-premise ecosystem of American Express. Now your client, you people are working for Amex. Now American Express is planning to, I mean, they are running lots of servers, they are running lots of databases and application. Now, suppose you people are planning or your company is planning to move their websites from on-premise to cloud computing. Suppose they are running 2000 websites and all these 2000 websites, they are planning to move from on-premise to cloud computing. This is your problem statement or use case. Now, to achieve the same, we have the multiple options available that I'm going to describe now. The first option is what you can do. You can move whatever the server. Suppose I have 10 servers or I have one server. This is one of my server. On top of this, I'm running 10 websites. So what you can do, you can move this website, you can move this server, whatever the server you are running under on-premise environment, you can create the image of this server. So what you should do, you should create image in VSD format, upload VSD in storage, create new VM using existing VSD. So if on top of that server, if you are running 10, 20, 30 website, or 30 website will be transferred from on-premise to cloud computing. This is one of the case. The second case is suppose you people are planning to move one website. So what you can do, if your website is static, whatever the website you people are running, if your website is okay, so here you can move same server you can upload here. Now the second option is suppose this is one of the website. This website is supporting serverless architecture or it's a static. If this website, whatever website you people are planning to migrate from on-premise to cloud computing, if this website is supporting the serverless architecture or it's a static website, in all these conditions, what you people can do, here we people can use the service that Microsoft is offering, that is storage. Storage, I mean, we have multiple type of storage. In storage, I mean, for example, queue storage, file storage, disk storage, blob storage, table storage. So here we have the type of storage that is blob. The purpose of your blob storage, I mean, you can use with the different situations or scenarios. So what you have to do, you have to create a storage on top of that storage. You have to migrate this website. Whatever the website you people are using here, same website you can migrate on top of the storage. But remember here there are two conditions. One, whatever the website you people are planning to migrate, either it should be static website or it should support the serverless architecture. Okay, if this is the condition, then you can go with the storage. So this is your VM, and under this storage you can run your website. Here suppose this is my VM, I'm going to run all my website here. That is possible. Similar situation here also. Now the third case, suppose if you already have developed any website, that website is maybe it's developed using .NET, PHP, R, Python, AngularJS, Node.js, .NET Core, .NET Standard, or Java. If these technology, using these technology, if you people already have developed any website or any website already developed, and now this website you people are planning to migrate from on-premise to cloud computing. So first, is it possible? Answer is yes, it's possible. So what you have to do here, Microsoft is providing a platform. What Microsoft is doing, Microsoft is going to provide a platform. Name of the platform is app service. App service. So what you can do, all these websites, if these websites are developed using Java, .NET Core, .NET Standard, PHP, Golang, Python, AngularJS, or Node.js. If you people have all static website, if this is the situation, then what you can do here, Microsoft is providing a different service. Name of the service is app service. Using the app service, you can migrate these websites from on-premise to cloud computing. The fourth case is, suppose you have a website, you people have developed a new website, that website you people have developed using Azure SDK. If you people have developed any website using Azure SDK and you are planning to migrate the same from on-premise to cloud computing, that is also possible. So for this, here Microsoft is providing a different service. Name of the service is cloud service. So guys, problem statement is one. The problem is under on-premise environment, you people are running lots of application, and these applications or server you people are planning to migrate from on-premise to cloud computing. And here you people can design multiple solutions. Guys, is it clear to everyone or not?
Yes, Atul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, whenever you people are going to learn, I would say you guys to learn with the proper architecture, what are the possibilities are. First, what exactly the problem is in real-time situation, what are the different type of problems people are facing. First, you should know whatever the problem you have, against that problem, what are the different type of solutions you can design. Whatever the solution you can design, that is okay. You should understand the architecture of the solution, then you should be able to implement it. If you're going to learn something like this, it will be very easy for to understand, it will be very easy to implement, as well as you can convert the same model into the success. Otherwise it will be very difficult. Now again, returning back to the deck here. Now, in cloud computing, we have a three deployment model. So one is called infrastructure as a service or IaaS model. Second is called the PaaS, and the third is called the SaaS model. So as of now, if you people are working under on-premise environment, you can see the first column is showing you guys what is your role under on-premise environment. So if you people are the part of on-premise industry, and here you people have to focus on everything, means everything will be managed by you people: network, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware, runtime, data, and application. Everything will be managed by you. But in case from on-premise, you people are planning to move in cloud computing. In cloud computing, we have three deployment model: as, PaaS, and SaaS. So whatever the image I was drawing here, this particular solution will come under the infra. This, and these three comes under the PaaS model. So here it will depend on you whether you are going to design your solution on infra or you are going to design your solution for platform. If you are going to design your solution for infra, that is one of the cheapest model. If you're going to provide the solution on platform, you people have to pay more, but that is one of the reliable, highly available environment. So here SLA will be 99.95%, while with the PaaS services, SLA will be 99.9999 up to 18 times, sorry, 16 times. Now, so if you're going to provide any solution with the infrastructure, so the application, data, runtime, middleware, and operating system will be managed by you. Virtualization, server, storage, and network will be maintained by Microsoft through automation. Microsoft is not going to do anything manually. They are achieving everything through automation. The second, if you're going to design any solution with the platform, so application and data will be managed by you, and remaining part will be managed by Microsoft. And if you're going to design any solution with the software as a service, so here everything will be managed by Microsoft except customization. So best example of your software as a service is Office 365, Dynamic 365, Power BI, Azure Active Directory. These are the best example of software as a service. Normally SaaS products are supporting the multi-tenancy. Now the second is the PaaS. The best example of your PaaS is cloud services, app services, storage, and many more. Even SQL Azure. The best example of the infrastructure service, your servers. Whatever the server you are going to provision, that will be the best example of your infrastructure. Now, in case anyone have any questions so far, you can ask. No? Now, why?
Suppose on storage part. So storage part is related to PaaS and SaaS.
PaaS.
Okay, because storage provide the platform, correct?
Yeah. Even Azure Active Directory, if you're searching on Google, lots of people are saying it's a part of PaaS, but the fact is, it's not part of the passive. That is the software as a service. That is a software. Even Office 365, that is also a software. Even Facebook, Twitter, these are supporting the multi-tenancy. Google is supporting the multi-tenancy. Facebook is not for new. I mean, whatever the Facebook you are using, I'm also using the same Facebook. So platform, I mean, software is the same, but tenant will be different. So normally SaaS products are supporting multi-tenancy. So Office 365, Dynamic 365, Power BI, Azure Active Directory, these are the best example of your software as a service. Over there, whatever the solutions are available, that is ready-made solution or out-of-box solution. In case you want to customize, that is possible. You can customize up to N level. Now, here, why exactly people are preferring to go with the Microsoft Azure? So here delivery is very fast. I shown you within few minutes, you can provision whatever you're looking for. It's a, for the individual, it's a very costly. For me and you, it's a very costly. Region is subscription. That's not cheaper. That's very costly. And the third option is the hybrid solution. So here you people can provide whatever the best feature you find in public and private, and because of that, companies are preferring. Now, here it's a working on pay as you go model, means whatever you people are going to use, against that only you have to pay. One more thing here, there's no upfront cost. In advance, you no need to pay anything. Whatever you're going to use, after that you have to pay. Here, billing is per minute. Whatever you're going to use, you have to, I mean, Microsoft will bill against per minute. If you're going to run your server for 1 minute, you have to pay only for 1 minute. You no need to pay anything for the stopped VM. So if your infrastructure is stopped against that particular servers, you no need to pay anything. Now, as of now, Microsoft is offering 60 regions or data center or location. So in India, we have 3 locations available: Mumbai, Pune, and Chennai. Name of the data center is West India, South India, and Central India. If I'm saying Central India means Chennai, sorry, if I'm saying South India means Chennai, Central India means Pune, and West India means Mumbai. So guys, worldwide, Microsoft is providing 60 plus regions. In India, we have 3 regions available: West India, Central India, and South India. West India means Mumbai, South India means Chennai, Central India means Pune. Microsoft is recommending to use the nearby location so that you can get the better performance. Now here solutioning is very important. Whatever you are going to learn, make sure you people will learn with the proper solution, I mean proper design, solutioning and architecture. If you are not going to learn with the proper solutioning and architecture, it will be big trouble in real-time situations. Now, here a command line means whatever you're going to implement using the portal. Normally, people are good. I mean, people are comfortable with the portal only. But if you can learn the automation, it will give you extra advantage. And we are covering that part also. Now, while you people are going to learn anything, make sure you will focus on some app services. So you will learn some data services as well as you will learn infra services. The region, while you people are going to design the solution, you can select the technology. If you're aware only and only related to infra, you cannot design solution. You can provide solution related to infra, not related to anything else. So guys, in case you're looking for the better position, better salary, you should focus on infra services, some data services, and some app services, so that easily you can design solution for your clients. And later on, if you are able to design solution, later on you can appear as an architect also. Now, last one is the commercial. So guys, here for the individual, we are charging 17,900. For a team, I mean, normally people are joining from Hyderabad or Bangalore with the team. So for them, if the team size is 2 to 4, then we are charging 16,520. If the team size is 5 or more than 5, then we are charging only 15,000 rupees. Duration of the course is, I'm saying 2.5 months, but usually it's taking 3 months. The reason we are covering everything practically, and that is taking time. If I'm going to cover theory, it will not take much time. It will take very less time, but we are not covering theory. Yeah.
So you will take class 2 or 3 days or only 2 days?
See, if you people will be available, we can have 3 days per week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you people are not available, we can have 2 days. It will depend on the team. If all are agree, then we can have 2 hours per day, 2 hours per day, Saturday or Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So morning hours is
If
okay.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday morning is okay. Actually, afternoon, evening, and night, all three batches are already running. I have this time slot available morning. So during the Friday, during Saturday and Sunday, we can have morning. For Friday, we can have a night timing. I don't have issue.
Morning means
Whatever.
what? 10 o'clock is fine.
8 to
Sorry?
10, 9 to 11. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. Time is not concern for me. So
Okay.
I'll prefer for 8 to 10 morning. Real, yeah.
Uh, 8 to 10 is not good for us because
9
we
to
are
11.
working in night. Yeah, 9 to
What
11
about
is
9 to
fine.
11? Oh, 9 to
Yeah,
11 we
9 to
can
11
have.
is fine. Okay, I will discuss with my colleague.
I
Then we
have
can.
morning slot available, so time is not concerned. Even 7 to 9, 8 to 10, or 9 to 11 we can have. I don't have an issue.
Yeah,
Now,
because
so
most of the people working late night, so that's the reason 8 to 10 is not comfortable for us.
few more things before concluding it. A few more things. How you should learn. This is the big question. How, if you're going to learn anything, so what is the best model of learning? So, guys, I'm preferring this model. Since so far I have trained more than 1600 candidates across the globe. I have good exposure, so I'm preferring this model. So what I'm saying, whatever, in case you're going to learn anything, so just understand the problem statement or use case. Then just learn how to design the architecture. What is the existing architecture and how to design the architecture in live session. Once these two things are clear, then you should implement everything practically. If you're going to follow these three steps, it will be very, very, very easy to implement, and from next day you can start implementation. Okay.
So Atul, in this course, we are going to cover administrator and solution and infrastructure, or three cases we going to cover, or like how?
It will depend on you people. Are you from development background?
So first 4 years I was in development. After that I was into administrator and supporting.
You should go as an admin. You cannot say for the solution architect, frankly speaking, in case you people want, I don't have an issue, but for that it required at least 10 of experience in development, especially in .NET development, then you can plan.
But
So what
we are
So
not.
4 years I was
But
into SharePoint developer, and 6 years I was into administrator.
just focus on the admin part. In your case, admin will be best suitable profile.
yeah, because we have no experience in that part.
Correct. So actually, there's no meaning. If you're good in development, like I have more than 14, 15 years of experience in development. So for me, it's very easy. But for you guys, it will be very difficult. And lots of people, they are thinking, hey, solution architects are getting more salary than I'm looking for the solution architect. Maybe you're from support background, but you're looking for the solution architect. Do you think you'll get opportunity? Answer is no. Somehow, if you're getting opportunity, you can't implement it, or you can't your team to design the solution or implementation. What will happen, Richard? SL is one of the company. I have seen lots of my candidates are getting opportunity as a solution architect. But what exactly they're doing? They're not playing the role of the solution architect. On paper, they're solution architect. But in real time situation, they're playing the role of admin. So there is no
Yeah,
meaning.
add the group, add the something.
Yeah. So, guys, on paper, in case you are looking for certificate, I can give you a certificate, but there's no value of these types of certificate. Companies will give you the value if you have the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, on paper, you may be DGM or director, but no one is going to give you, anything. So whatever you're
So
going to
how is
learn,
the
make
market
sure
for
you learn.
administrator right now, Atul?
See, most of the openings are related to admin. Frankly speaking, most of the opportunities are related to admin. I can say 70% openings are related to admin. Admin and admin plus DevOps. 20 to 30, max to max 30% related to others, but 70 to 80% openings are related to admin or admin and the DevOps.
Okay.
In DevOps, some people are from development side and some people from the operation side. So, 70 to 80% openings are related to admin. Even salary wise, people are getting very good salary. It will depend on multiple parameters, from which city you are, what your total experience, how much knowledge you have, and there are more, and what is existing salary. Suppose you are getting 3 lakh rupees and you are expecting 20 or 30 lakh rupees, no one is going to offer such a huge salary. But if you're already getting 12 lakh rupees, okay, then you can expect. If you're from, suppose, Lucknow location, where lots of very limited companies are, So it will be very difficult. But if you're from Delhi NCR, you're from Pune, Hyderabad, Bangalore, or Chennai, here you'll get better opportunities. Especially if you're from Hyderabad and Bangalore, it's a great market over there. Even salary wise, you people get more salary, better position. But forget everything. Forget
So
salary
here
and everything.
DevOps also will cover if we go for
No,
the
we are not
Azure.
going to go there. For the DevOps, there's a different course. It
Okay.
will take 3 more months. For DevOps, there's a different course. So for the DevOps, okay, let me tell you one thing.
Okay.
In case you're planning for the DevOps, so directly you cannot jump toward the DevOps. So for the DevOps, you have to go with the Azure. Means first, just go and follow these path, whatever the career path I was showing to you guys. So that's why Microsoft has placed it in last. Whatever, see here, in case you are planning for the DevOps, directly you cannot jump. You have to follow either this path or this path, then you can. Solution architect means the person who is very good in operation as well as development. Normally, these type of people are playing the role of solution architect. In case you people are ready, I don't have any issue. But a 90% things will bounce if you don't have much exposure in development. So some part of the solution architect definitely I'm covering. Some part, I mean, what is required that I'm covering, but not everything. Region, most of the things will be related to development, and that will bounce off. There are lots of, for example, night batch, 8:30 to 10:30 batch is for the solution architect. Around 23 people are. They're from Mindtree. The company name is Mindtree.
Okay.
They're looking for the solution architect. I mean, they're from development background. More than every experience is, I think, 12 years. So they're looking for the solution architect, and that company is one of Microsoft partner company. So thousands of people are directly working for Microsoft as a VDAS employee, virtual employee of Microsoft.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now in case you have any question, you can ask your question. If you don't have any question, we can conclude here. And for any further question, what you can do, you can directly call me or you can ping me offline.
Okay,
Sure.
and Atul, you will also provide documents or related it means
Yeah,
study material.
yeah. I'll provide, but again, one fact I'm telling you, Ritesh, I'm providing lots of content, but no one is following. Even 99% cases, people are not going to download even.
No, definitely. If somebody is comfortable and somebody
Yeah,
interested
if you're
for this
interested,
document, then we can.
so we are providing. We are providing. Even after this course, also in case you're looking for any assistance, and if I'm available, definitely I'll help you guys. Even in case, I mean, we are getting lots of internal opportunities also. Lots of inter opportunities. So if you'll get opportunity and you are looking for the change, we can refer you. So
Yeah, you
lots of
told me.
facilities. Even in case you are looking for the updated CV or referral or something else, I will assist you guys. Okay, so let's conclude it here, guys. Okay, in case of any other question, you can ping me directly offline. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, definitely, Atul. I will talk to Diwakar and Kapil. Okay,
Sure.
and Anshul also. So then let you know. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Thank you so
Thanks all.
much. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye.